Za'Darius Smith has been a fantastic pickup for the Minnesota Fighting Vikings. Coming across the river from the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. He's leading the team in pressures, really getting after it, been a team leader as well. Absolutely love me some Z-Man. But unfortunately, late in the game against Detroit, he had a knee injury. He continued playing, tough through it, finish out the game, but he didn't practice on Wednesday, and a little bit worried about his availability for Sunday's game against the Saints in London. Chris Thompson, Pioneer Press, go. Vikings outside linebacker Za'Darius Smith has a sleeve on his left knee and a bit of a limp. Was hurt late against Detroit, but stayed in game. He declined comment today. So declined to comment, usually not a good sign. When guys have injuries, it's usually like, feeling good. Trainers doing their jobs, and we're just going to take it day by day, all that stuff. Usually, the players speak, you get that. But it's also, it's his left knee. It's also the knee that he tweaked up against as a Packer in 2019, as well as a Raven in 2017. And he didn't practice Wednesday, like we mentioned. And the Vikings are going to have a normal practice Thursday before flying out Thursday evening, then having one practice over in London on Friday. So it's worth monitoring the injury reports with ZaDarius. Now, Kevin O'Connell mentioned that ZaDarius is day to day, aren't we all? But he also, it's interesting because he mentioned that the flight as well as the time in London was going to be opportunities for treatment. So I think it's clear that the Vikings know what they have. They have a clear plan and a vision, and potentially getting him back on the field for Sunday, because he wouldn't make the trip if there was zero chance that he was going to play. So that is a positive sign, I guess. And like we said, ZaDarius leading the team in pressures with 12. Next up is Wamford and Daniil. They have 7, 8 tackles, 2 sacks. Just really getting after it. Also, his run defense has been better than his time with the Packers, so he really is doing it all for the Vikings defense, who they need playmakers, man. I mean, it's been a little bit of fits and starts so far on the defense. ZaDarius has obviously been the leader out there, so would absolutely love to have Za'Darius Smith if he's close to 100%, but if he can't go, or if he's limited, you still got Daniil Hunter, one of the best edge rushers in the National Football League. Still, yeah, he's obviously effective, but he's still finding his way in the new defense. But then you have DJ Wamford, who's been an absolute stud when he's given opportunities. Patrick Jones can be a very good situational pass rusher as well. And then the rest of the defensive line, I mean, Diesel, Dalvin, Phillips, Bullard, Blacklock, James Lynch, they all have to contribute and step up pass rush more and more. But yeah, it's a good sign that O'Connell's already mentioned that ZaDarius is going to make the trip and is going to get treatment. So his chances of playing Sunday are not zero. So hopefully ZaDarius Smith gets back to full fitness sooner rather than later, because he's made a big-time impact on the Vikings so far this season, and we'd love to see it continuing the impact the rest of the way. But your thoughts are thoughts. Concerned about ZaDarius Smith's knee injury? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.